Hi everybody, Adrian here from White Hat Automation. Today we're going to look at the absolutely stunning Miracle Thesaurus. Now I've been on many forums and I'm sure you've read some of the posts that I've written. And I got a bit tired of reading that you can't create a thesaurus that will auto-spin to human readable level. It can't be done. The algorithms involved are huge. Well, I used to believe that, and then I thought, wait a minute, yes, it can be done. I'm going to have a go at it. And in the end, I believe that in order to do it, you don't need algorithms and huge processing power. You need a good quality thesaurus. And I spent the last 6 months writing one. And it's based on phrases, 3-word phrases. Because 3-word phrases, more often than not, do not have multiple meanings. They only have one or maybe 2 meanings. So in most occasions, they can be fitted into your article as a synonym. So let's go ahead and have a look and see the Miracle Thesaurus working. And then I'm going to show you another really cool feature at the end that goes with SpinnerChief Elite and the Miracle Thesaurus. So I have scraped some articles from eZine here. I've scraped 10 articles, and I did it before because I wanted to have a look at them beforehand to show you. When you're going to spin an article, it doesn't matter whether it's with the Miracle Thesaurus or not. You've got to make sure that the original article is good quality, not something that, for example, is written in bad English with bad grammar or has already been spun. Now I put lose weight in, and I've scraped from eZine articles, and what have we got here? Lose weight, losing weight. That is not a good sign, because you wouldn't really call an article that, would you? And let's have a look at the first paragraph here. Decide if that is something you truly desire to do. Scores persons frequently jump get going a diet because they sense pressure from family. Obviously, that's a whole bunch of nonsense. How did it ever get into eZine in the first place? Now, that's an exaggerated example, but you need to be looking for these sorts of phrases before you pick on an article to spin, because as you know, garbage in, garbage out. So I'm going to go down to this one here. Exercises to lose weight don't have to be hard. Here are some good suggestions. And we start off reading here. Exercises to lose weight are every bit as important as following a healthy, reduced calorie diet. Many times, however, our schedules are so hectic that it's hard to fit in. See, it reads well, it hasn't been spun, you can tell, it flows. So I'm going to send it to the edit box for us to work on by clicking this button here. And now we've got an article to work on. It's quite long. I'm just going to cut it short because I don't want you to be here all day. I just want to show you the Miracle Thesaurus and our other cool Copyscape pass feature. So let's just cut it. Let's cut it there. I'll delete all of that out, and then we've just got the first few lines. So what we're going to do, I've got the Miracle Thesaurus loaded up, and we're going to spin. Now, the Miracle Thesaurus only has 1 or 2 synonyms for each group of words. So it's no good trying to spin multiple articles. If you want multiple articles, then what you need to do is spin thousands of original articles, so you get one rewritten article for each article you're spinning. Do you get my meaning? Don't get one article and spin 1,000. Get 1,000 articles and spin one of each of those. Because if you try and spin multiple versions, they'll all end up being the same. So we've got article amount 1 in here. We've got don't use the original word, so we're going to completely substitute whatever the thesaurus puts in. And an auto spin of 1. We want every single word that's available in the thesaurus to be spun, because they're all good, allegedly. And on the pro settings, I've got show change words as red so that we can see what it's doing. So I hit the spin button, and there we have the spun version using the Miracle Thesaurus. Now let's just read this first and see if it is anything like a Miracle Thesaurus. Exercises to lose excess weight are just as essential as carrying out a healthier, low-calorie diet. Often, however, our schedules are so hectic that it's hard to squeeze in the recommended full hour every day for exercise. So, might there be easy exercises to lose excess weight that maybe not just take an hour or so to complete every single day, yet provide real results? Yes. you'll find exercises available which are simple to do and don't just take considerable time and actually work. Well, I could go on, but you get the idea. This is pretty damn good. You know, this is what we're aiming for, to be able to auto-spin to a human readable level. Now, the next thing you really want to do with this is check it in Copyscape to see if it's unique, because there's no point in spinning if you're not going to end up with a unique copy. So let's check my Copyscape. As you know, SpinnerChief's going to go to Copyscape and have a look. And this is the downer all the time. When you've got a good spun version of an article and you think it's great and it's reading well, and that demoralizing result comes up to tell you he hasn't passed Copyscape, which means after all that work, it's not unique. Well, there wasn't that much work, was there? We just clicked a button. But nevertheless, it's not unique, and that is what we want. So how do we deal with that? I'm going to show you the next cool feature. Let's close that result off, and let's close that spun article off. Now, we'll start again. This is the original couple of paragraphs that we started with. Here's what I would do now with a new feature. Duplicate copy, bypass identify. We're going to do identify synonyms first. There they all are. Now we hit this, duplicate copy, bypass identify. We want a frequency of 3, because the reason it's not getting through Copyscape is that Copyscape looks at groups of 4 consecutive words, and if it finds groups the same, that's when it says it's not unique. So we want every third word to be changed. So identify frequency is 3. Let's hit identify. And now maybe not that obvious what's happened there, but what it's done is it's found groups of words of 4 or more and split them up and coloured them purple. See, this schedules here is in purple now. That means we've got to change that. And if we just drop this box down now to say purple, when we tab, SpinnerChief's going to go straight to the purple word. It's not bothered about the other synonyms. It's going to go to the purple word so that we can just do a quick change on them. So schedules, we need to write a synonym in for that, because there obviously isn't one in the Miracle Thesaurus. However, our schedules are so hectic. Our timetables are so hectic. Right, that's that done. On to the next one. Hectic. Let's have frantic for that. The recommended full hour every day. Complete. I will have. See how it's tabbing on just to the purple ones, the ones that are going to split the 4-word phrases up and get it through Copyscape, yet provide real results. So for real, we'd have genuine. Tab again. All exercise fall within the range. Are within the range. That's good enough, isn't it? Each type of exercise works differently with the body, reacts differently with the body, increasing the speed of your resting rate. Let's have rate instead of speed. Workout routines for optimal weight loss. How about towards optimal weight loss? Right, okay, that's done. There's no more left, and that took me, 30 seconds, something like that. What I know now is when I spin it, I know 2 things. We keep the same settings. I know 2 things that are going to happen. One is it's still going to read great, and 2 is it's going to pass Copyscape. Let's check that. So there's all the changes in red with my extra few bits thrown in there. Exercises to lose excess weight. We've read all of that. We know it reads well. We know it reads really great. So let's check it by Copyscape. And it's passed. Now, that was not perfect, but we are getting very, very close to auto-spinning to a human level. Now, the Miracle Thesaurus, although we've called it Miracle Thesaurus, okay, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be very good. And the thing about the Miracle Thesaurus is it's active, it's in a state of flux. If you're subscribing to SpinnerChief Elite and you've got the Miracle Thesaurus and you come across a niche perhaps where the Miracle Thesaurus doesn't work so well for you, then you can send us 2 or 3 articles that are in your chosen niche, and we will update the Miracle Thesaurus to cope with that niche and send it out to everybody. So we will be permanently updating this thesaurus for niches and for anything else where perhaps it doesn't work so well. It works better on some niches than others. Generally, it works very well anyway, but there's always going to be articles and niches where it could do with some improvement. As it stands, we think it's great. It's spinning to more or less a full human readable level. They said it couldn't be done. It can be done. And what's more, with the new Copyscape Pass feature, we can get it through Copyscape every single time. You can get to a point where when you press that button, it is going to pass Copyscape. So thank you very much for watching. This is a fantastically powerful tool. Really, if you're rewriting articles and you're submitting them, or you're writing, or you need fast content for your blog pages, readable content, this is for you. You cannot do without this. This is a major development in the world of spinning. I'm sure you can see immediately the latent power that's involved in this feature. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great time with it.